Hey guys, welcome back to Adventure Camping. Tactical Nut here. Today I'm out here in Tennessee, getting ready to start on the Abrams Falls trail. We're in a national park, and this is where kind of a map of the area where we're going. Another label. But yeah, really looking forward to this. Being out in the mountains, should be able to potentially see some black bears because apparently there's quite a few out here, and I've never seen a black bear in real life, only in a zoo. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Here with Mrs. Tactical Nut and two friends of ours. We're spending a weekend up in Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg. Been having some fun so far. Yesterday we did a lot of stuff, went a lot of places, and I forgot to, oh, nice river, bring the GoPro. So I took a lot of pictures. So we'll be posting that on instant media real soon. It should be a lot of fun. How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing pretty good. And yeah, really looking forward to the scenery. Always love being in the mountains just for that. And should be a real good time. I said instant media, social media. It's where I'll be posting the pictures. I'll link it all down below. You can go to our about page. It'll have all the links to, you know, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that kind of stuff. So now it's time to hit the trail for the wife and some friends. Get back to you just a bit. Wish you could zoom. It would make a GoPro a whole lot better.
Good.
How you doing? Pretty nice trail so far. A lot of blowdowns all over the place, even across the trail apparently. But it's been a nice day. Weather's been great. A little overcast, but temperature is quite nice right now. So everybody's loving that. We were expecting it to be high 80s, low 90s, possibly mid 90s, but cloud cover is making it really nice. So far, no mosquitoes. Even better. Wow, I just got hung up. It's only like a 2.7 mile trail, so, but it is hilly. It's just doing like this so far. But as you can see, really well maintained, which makes everything far easier. All right, so we'll get back to you just a bit in case we find something cool to look at or find some wildlife.
No.
I'm with it. Oh, this is awesome. phone for the GoPro. I would love to see what's under there.
Are we going down there?
Yeah, I'm with it. Oh, this is awesome. Go ahead and load the pole for the GoPro. I would love to see what's under there. I can check it.
Cut this.
Yeah.
Just pick it up.
A little bit. How you doing?
Right there.
Hurry up.
Good way to cut this trail out. Oh, we'll wait for the ladies. In the shade over here. Instead of direct sun. Yeah, I like the way they cut this out.
It's all downhill from here, Jen.
Well,
So we gotta come back.
for a little bit. I think we have to go up a little bit though to the waterfall, don't we? On this one?
Temperature drop.
It should be getting up towards the bottom of the falls here.
Yeah, you can hear it.
The downhill part is fun.
Gotta put my feet in the water. Hey, Minners. Look at it. Hey, fishy. And this water feels so good. Gotta put my feet in the water. Hey, Minners. Look at it. Hey, fishy. And this water feels so good. And that water felt so good. From the knees down, my legs are actually cold right now. That was absolutely perfect. Anytime I'm close enough to a river, I gotta get in it. I'll let them pass because I do hike quite a bit faster than they do. So trying to slow myself down as much as I can. So I'll take opportunities like this to get pictures and video, because I'll easily catch back up to them pretty quickly. So they can keep moving. I get to stop and smell the roses. Well, if I had a sense of smell, you know what I mean. Finally made it, and this place is beautiful. It's just funny you have to say this. Found a friend sitting in the river. Don't fly off yet. What?
Can we get this wet again?
Oh yeah.
We did it.
Okay guys, so as you can probably tell, I am not at the trail anymore. So I'm gonna do a little bit of an after action report of that trail, the Abrams Falls. We'll say this, the trip out, a little more severe on the way out than it was on the way in. But the number one thing I want to point out is there were so many people on this trail that were not taking any water with them. No filter with them, no water bottles, or they may just have one water bottle. And it's almost a 3-mile trail. It's like 2.7 miles, but you're in the mountains. So you've got hills, right? Some are really steep, and then you go flat, and then it's downhill, and then it's flat, and then it's, you know, back up. Coming back was definitely a lot more strenuous than going in. I mean, I've been backpacking for years, hiking for years, so I didn't really have any issues whatsoever. But, you know, the wife and our friends, times were struggling quite a bit, which is fine because they're not used to doing it all the time. But there were times where, like, it got to the point where I had to give my wife electrolytes a couple of different times, like 2 different times. I mean, just because heat exhaustion was starting to set in, you know, trying to get her ankles cold, or like wet towels around the neck, because it was pretty hot. I mean, there was one lady laid out on the side of the trail at one point, had to give her some electrolytes. Luckily, I prepare for stuff and had that to give to the lady, you know, wet a towel down for her out of my hydration pack so we could wrap it around her ankles, because at least she had a wet towel around her neck. Eventually, a park ranger, we talked to him for a few minutes because he was looking for the lady. And we could hear over the radio after we got at the end of the trail that he had gotten to her and she had heat exhaustion, was helping her out. But just after we talked to him, we passed another family, husband, wife, and little kid. And the wife was kind of complaining, like asking how far they had to go. And apparently they said that the park ranger told them that if they didn't have any water with them, which they did not to go, because they needed the water because it's hot and you're in the hills. It can be strenuous, right? And so when I stopped to talk to him, I told him, don't do it. I was like, you don't have any water with you. You don't have a filter, anything like that. I was like, it's way harder to get out than it is to get in. And you have a long way to go. Like, you're just getting started on this trail. And they were like, okay. And then just kept going. So my advice to y'all, people, like, 1, the trail is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. If you're in shape, you're used to hiking, used to backpacking, 1, have at it. 2, if you are not in shape at all, 1, you're gonna have to go really slow. Just go ahead and plan on that. I mean, 2.7 miles, I mean, I can do that in about an hour, even in the mountains. But you got to have water, people. You got to have electrolytes. You got to keep this stuff in your system to make it so that you can make it out of there, not falling by the wayside and just being miserable. You know, I applaud anyone that gets out there and wants to experience the outdoors, but know your limits. One, know the difficulty of the trail, and then two, be prepared. Have water. Like, bring stuff with you. I mean, just walking out with one water bottle on a 2.7 miles one way, right? So you got to imagine you got to double that to get through the whole trail. And you know, it's a mountain. There's no, they can't bring in a four-wheeler. They can't bring, you know, they would have to airlift you if they could even get to you, like, just because of the canopy. I mean, you're in the South, we're in Tennessee. I mean, everything in the mountains here, like, and I'll show you, this is a view from our cabin. Everything looks like this when you're on the trail, except for now all this is over your head. So, be prepared, people. It's the theme of my channel. Be prepared and have fun, right? But that, the main part, I mean, obviously I want you to have fun wherever you go, but the big part is be prepared. Understand what you're getting into before you get into it. You know, just because it sounds cool and you go 2.7 miles, that doesn't sound bad. Well, one, you should know it's 2.7 miles before you even start. But the biggest thing is understand you're in the mountains, right? It's still hot, right? And at the same time, you know, just because you could do 2.7 miles on flat ground doesn't mean you can do it in the mountains. I mean, I took a little video clip at the end. They rate the trail at moderate, I guess, as far as the difficulty level goes. I'm pretty sure that most people that rate trails have to be experienced hikers and backpackers, because if you were to ask most people, I guarantee they would put it at strenuous. They would not put it at moderate. So they may need to rethink how they rate trails, because I've been on a bunch of trails where I've even told my wife, I've told friends, I'm like, it's not bad because I'm used to doing it all the time, and it's rated as moderate or whatever, and they're huffing, they're puffing, they're struggling, and I'm like, okay, maybe we should rethink this rating system, because to the average Joe that's going to be sightseeing tourist on these kind of trails, when they see moderate, they don't understand even what moderate means, but strenuous is probably what it should be rated at. But like I said, love the trail, absolutely gorgeous. Love being in the river. I mean, and there was so many views on the way in, the way out. I took some pictures in the area that we were at, but even after we were leaving there, headed back towards Gatlinburg, I mean, I don't have enough video card space today to have just left the camera running, but there were so many spectacular views of all the rivers and forests and stuff like that that we drove through. So I definitely highly recommend coming to the area. I will put the name of the trail obviously on the thumbnail and the area that we're at, so that if you get a chance and you're in the area and you want to check it out, I highly recommend it. Really liked our cabin so far. I mean, there are some issues. Got a pool table right back up there. Me and Greg played that the first night we were here. Nice porch. Only problem is there are woodpeckers that are absolutely destroying this place. Let me show you some of the damage. I mean, it's pretty critical at some places, but this is just right here. There's a spot towards the front of the cabin where I'm telling you, like, it is insane the amount of damage that's being done. Like that. And when I say there's a lot more, there's a lot more. These are just the first ones. Now look at this. I mean, how insane is that? And it's all over the place. A few other quirks about the place. I may make a different video about that, but I mean, overall, pretty nice thing. It's just got some things that aren't working. You can tell it is a corporate owned and run cabin. This one's called, what is it? Heaven's Gift. You can tell it's a corporate run thing because the Cabins USA is who manages it. But I say manage, I'm not saying maintain, because there's little issues here and there all over the place that kind of just are annoying. You know, nightstand tables are basically only big enough for a lamp. When you're in the upstairs room, the downstairs room, they're a little bigger. Only one light in the kitchen. No towel rack in the bathroom that me and the wife are using. So you take a shower, you dry off, and you're like, nowhere to hang towels, like really. So it's a lot of little things for the most part, very creaky. I mean, it's all hardwood floors and stuff like that, but creaks are pretty loud walking around in there. Other than that, hope you enjoyed the trail. We're getting ready to go out to eat. I may try to get some video while we're there because we're going to Red's. Country singer owns it. My wife, Greg's wife, really wanted to go there, so we're getting ready to head out in just a few minutes to go eat there. May take the camera along. We're all starving. It's supposed to be at 3. I mean, we thought we'd be back early afternoon or later afternoon, and it's like 7:30 now. We got back just a little while ago. Everybody's like hurrying to get showers so we can get back out. Luckily, the restaurant's only like 20-25 minutes from here, so hopefully it will be awesome. I'm starving to death at this point. I may die before we get there, just out of hunger alone. All right, guys, in the meantime, be prepared, have fun, like, comment, share the video, all the things, help with the algorithm, help promote the video. Definitely, if you like the trail, share the video with people that you think might be interested, because that will be a huge help for the channel. I'll try to get more video of tonight, maybe put it together in a different video. The hard part is that I forgot to take the camera yesterday, so you're kind of losing a lot of it. So a lot of the pictures, I may make a video of just pictures and stuff, or just put it all in the social media and leave it. You know, it's on our About page, but I may try to link it in the description below too. All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Again, comment down below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about people who go hiking and take no water. Tell people to take water. Be prepared. All right? Okay, guys. Talk to you later. Check out the view. At least you can kind of see the mountains from this part of the cabin. It's a little better from the upstairs. But just at least take that in. Talk to you later.